I have passed my AMC MCQ exam in the first attempt without spending too much on the resources in the courses. And I'm sure you want to be the one. This video is basically for the IMGs who are trying to pursue their career overseas all over in Australia and New Zealand and are currently preparing for the exam. So in this video today, I will discuss about the three most common mistakes that people usually do while preparing for the exam. And I'm sure that if you don't do those mistakes, then you can easily pass this exam. So let's start. First of all, I am Dr. Sana Jafar. I am currently working as a postgraduate resident of neurosurgery in Punjab Institute of Neurosciences, Lahore. I have done AMC MCQ, MRCS Part, and the language exam that is PT academic. I'm currently applying for the jobs in Australia since I passed my exam in June 2025. So let's start this video. As I've already mentioned, I will discuss about the common mistakes that people usually do. So I will tell you according to my experience. Let's just jump to the first mistake. The mistake that I did while preparing for the exam was I just like picked the John Mortag and started reading it without knowing that what kind of MCQ they will use to test me, whether they will use the BCQs or what liners, since there are many types of the MCQs. So when I tried to solve the QBank, I was unable to do most of the questions and I was like really freaked out. So then I changed my strategy. I like kept both things in hand. I used to do one MCQ from the Amadex since I was using Amadex at that time, and then I used to like read that topic from the John Murtagh. So basically, this helped me a lot in the MCQs. So it is my recommendation that don't like just jump away to the John Murtagh and just try to solve QBank first along with the John Murtagh. So the second mistake that many people do that I did was I like didn't buy any QBank. I just downloaded the offline version of the Amadex, which was of I guess 2022. So while doing the Amadex, I like crammed that portion, the oncological portion of the Amadex, but when I opened the guidelines, it was totally different since they constantly update their guidelines. So basically it took a lot of time. I had to do that again because according to the offline original Amadex, my MCQs were right, but when I opened the guidelines, so the answer was totally different, so I had to do that portion again. So the thing I did was I like made notes on my I made my own personal notes, and then I used to skip those ontological portions from the Amadex, or I used to like recheck the answer from the guidelines. The third most common mistake that people usually do is they usually skip the biostats and on the ethics portion. This portion totally comprises of like 12.5% of the total exam, and every MCQ accounts in this exam. So, for the ethics, I have studied USMLE 100 Cases of Medical Ethics, that is of Kaplan series. And I think this book is more than enough if you want to pass the ethics portion. But for biostats, I have like read some formulas back in community medicine when I was in third year. I wrote all those formula on my notes. The formulas were like dash of like odds ratio or positive predictive value or negative predicted value. Since they are tough to cram, so the thing I did was I made my own notes. I like revised those notes the day before the exam and on the day of the exam. Basically, these strategies helped me clear my exam, and I believe that if you don't do some mistakes, then you can easily clear this exam since it is a doable exam. And once you do this exam, then you are eligible for a job all over in Australia on the basis of the limited registration. So if you like my video up till now, then do like and subscribe, and do leave a comment down in the comment section if you need any help regarding this exam. Jazakallah.